Today's video is way late. I'm looking right now. This is day 17 of this RIP series, and I was supposed to do this and post this on the 26th. It's the 29th. So I apologize for that. Starting to run further and further behind on each of these. I'll try to get back to schedule here. I know I won't be able to do the one that's scheduled for the 2nd because I'm doing a driving a charter bus from here to Vegas, Friday, Saturday, Sunday. So I won't be back till late the 3rd, Sunday the 3rd. It's a pretty cool trip though. It's taking my oldest daughter's high school ROTC from Reno to Vegas for a competition over the weekend. So that'll be awesome to be able to get to drive the bus that's taking her group down. So sorry, I am going to continue to be further behind on these videos. Highlights from day 16. The 79 wax pack, which is pretty good, yielded nice condition cards. The second half was kind of off center, but the highlights of that were the Brock and the Murph. And the Brock got just 2 more votes than the Murph. Tons of votes, you guys. Thank you for all the votes, all the comments. But Brock went out as the pick of the favorite card by 2 votes. So Brock, I already put him down on our little sheet here. Down there, it's all covered. So that was day 16. Today, day 17, a 74 O-Pee-Chee pack. Yeah, I might be nuts opening this, but I'm going to talk about this a little further. First, I'm going to clean up the mess in the background. I actually shot a video, an in-between video, just because I said I'd try to, between the RIP series, of opening 2 84 tops rack packs, and not the volume of Hall of Famers and stars that I sometimes get out of rack packs, but darn good. I mean, got a Ryan, got a Rose, so this was the yield, but a lot of times I'll go through my phone and delete a ton of, recent pictures and videos that I don't need, and went a little too fast and deleted the video that I did of opening these rack packs. So I am sorry I did that, but there's the aftermath of the RIP that you will never see. So I still haven't sleeved these all up, but the Ryan, pretty darn nice. The nice Rose, got a Dawson All-Star, a Schmidt All-Star, a Rice All-Star, a Carlton All-Star, a Murph All-Star, a Carter, and then a active ERA leaders with 2 Hall of Famers on there, and the White Sox team leaders with Hall of Famer Fisk on there. So that was just an in-between RIP that was deleted into oblivion. So we are going to get into this, and lo and behold, this is going to shock everybody. Now, okay, this is still rednecked, so I did research for this video. That's very unlike me. So I just took a peek at the pop reports of, see how should I do this? Move it back, move it forward. Let's just do it like this. So 1974 O-Pee-Chee. Like I said, I don't even know if this is legitimately sealed. We're just going to open it anyway. So this video could be a total bust, but this RIP series, I said, is stuff that either is, older or, potential big hits or stuff I've never opened. I've never opened anything this old. So as far as a non-Christmas rack pack, I've never opened a factory pack this old. So 74 O-Pee-Chee. So I started looking at O-Pee-Chee versus top. First, I started looking at the pop report for some of the O-Pee-Chee cards, and I'm like, man, those seem low. And then I compared it to the tops. So this is very rednecked research. If you want to see awesome research, there's a channel, I've mentioned it before, Midlife Sports Cards. That guy does just amazing stats and on-screen analysis and graphics, and yeah, Yeah, this is nothing compared to that, but it gives information which I was trying to convey. So 1974 tops, 1974 O-Pee-Chee. This is just the PSA population report, so just PSA graded cards. 1974 tops, there's over 220,000 1974 tops graded. 1974 O-Pee-Chee, just over 4,600. Look at that. And it gets even crazier when you look by player. And this is shocking to me that, I mean, there's got to be this stuff out there. But I think, you know, like I've said before, some of the O-Pee-Chee cards are just beat to heck straight from the factory. They are miscut. They are wrinkled and crinkled and just, but I am shocked, though, even knowing that these numbers just, okay, the Hank Aaron #1 card in PSA, there's over 4,000 graded PSA tops, 1974 tops in PSA. In O-Pee-Chee, that is the total population. That is not the 7 population or the 8 or the 4. That is the total population of all 74 O-Pee-Chee Hank Aaron #1 cards graded by PSA. 42. What is that, 1%? The Mike Schmidt. There are over 4,700 74 tops graded by PSA. 74 O-Pee-Chee, Mike Schmidt, only 52 have been graded. That's total pop, again. Not a specific grade, that's all of them, 1 through 10. Pete Rose, over 3,400 have been graded, 74 tops, Pete Rose by PSA. 35 O-Pee-Chees. Nolan Ryan, 6,400, 74 tops have been graded at PSA. Only 89 74 O-Pee-Chee. 74 O-Pee-Chee Nolan Ryans have been graded at PSA. 89. I mean, just look at these numbers. It is insane. That's what I've said, that I am shocked that the equivalent values of the O-Pee-Chee cards are not astronomical compared to the Topps cards. Like, even in 78, I don't know what it is now, but for years and years and years, I'd look at the Eddie Murray rookie. And the 78 Eddie Murray rookie in Topps was always in a 10 or a 9, was always much higher than the O-Pee-Chee version. And I can guarantee you the O-Pee-Chee version is a small percentage in population of the Topps. So anyways, we are going to get into this. If I got 1 star out of this, it is going, I mean, hopefully it's not like, you know, crinkled and not worth sending to PSA. It's going to PSA, but I don't know what we're going to get out of this. This could be a total, somebody resealed it. This, you're going to see it with me here, but I will be happy with 1 star known player, even like a Fred Lynn or, well, no, Fred Lynn, idiot. Fred Lynn rookie was in 75, so wipe that off. But anybody, I mean, anybody of a name. Let's, kind of nervous opening this up. So 74, look at that offer there. You can get the little umpire's clicker. I umpired softball for, oh boy, like 3 or 4 years. Umpired Bobby Sox softball, and so I had my, trusty umpire's clicker there. So here we go. There's one special, I guess. So there's a separate pop report for the team checklists on PSA's pop report website. So O-Pee-Chee, it's just crazy rare. And I mean, like the 87 Bonds rookie in O-Pee-Chee is astronomically higher price than the Topps actually in that. So that's an example where the O-Pee-Chee does reflect the value of its rarity. Yeah, the back card is a Hall of Famer. Yes. I mean, could I have seen through the pack to know that? I mean, a lot of times, you know, wow. I don't think, oh my God, that's awesome. Holy cow. I will have to look at the population of this after. Maybe I'll put it in the comments, like what I pull out of here, the pop. Let's do the old, let's have the COG boys hide what's coming. But the first one off the back is a Hall of Famer. It's a second-year Hall of Famer. Wow. I saw the signature first, and then, oh my God, these are, the card stock is so thin. So you look at that, you can almost see through it. Oh, it's off center. This is, see, O-Pee-Chee is renowned for like just the most brutal, like a whole box worth of packs. This is like the best cut you're going to get. They are just almost like 81 Donruss, where it was just, I mean, oh, I'm sad this is just so brutally off center. I mean, maybe this would, I'd have a prayer if this doesn't get a qualifier to get like a 5. Oh, man, but I'm ecstatic. Look at that. So, again, vote for your favorite card in this rip. I think there's only 10 cards, so this is quick if I don't talk for 3 hours. But I figured you guys would love this info because I was blown away by those numbers back there. Those, hopefully they get in focus here. Just the mass amounts of tops 74 that's been graded to the, compared to the O-Pee-Chee. I mean, even some like not popular sets and brands and things, there's at least a few hundred of each card, even the commons graded. These are the Hall of Famers and the superstars. These are not common pop counts. Those are the stars. Wow, look at this. That's still cool. Yeah, I'm already, everything else is bonus from here, pulling a, even though it's a, way off center. That's awesome. So far, that's my favorite card. All right. This is exciting. And the set is just as big. I looked. The O-Pee-Chee is 650 cards. Oh, my God. I got one of the Hank Aaron specials. Oh, this is different. Whoa. What is this? I've never seen this. I will have to look up and see if the Topps version looks. I have a complete 74 set on the floor. You know what? I'm going to edit out where I go grab the 74 set. I want to go just for a second. Let's go look at the 74 set together. Actually, let's bring the camera down there, but I am going to clip the. So don't worry, I'm not going to mess with the pack. I don't have any 74 O-Pee-Chee cards to go find and doctor the pack with, so. All right, so here's my complete 74 top set. And that was card number 8, which I didn't know there was different. That's, so that said card number 8. Wow. I don't know what that card is. I'm going to have to look it up. I mean, I did some research for this actually, but obviously not good enough. So yeah, that's the Hank Aaron specials are just, that's what I thought. There's only like 5 of them. So here's card number 1. That's where I showed the low population. Wow, I saw the back on that card we just pulled out of the O-Pee-Chee pack, and it's like, had writing, and then I saw Hank Aaron. I'm like, oh my God, no, I didn't. So here's card number 8 in the top set. I'm going to have to go compare at the pop reports and see, and then, but card number 8 in the O-Pee-Chee is not George Theodore. Wow. Okay, let's go back to the rip. That's pretty crazy. This is even more crazy and fun than I thought it was going to be. All right, back to the rip. Okay, we're back. What is this? I mean, you guys are all going to look it up too, but man, but unfortunately, look at that. Oh, and you know what? That's not, holy cow. But yeah, see card number 8. See, the card numbers for like the Hank Aaron number 1, the Rose, the Ryan, like the Ryan is in O-Pee-Chee and Topps. I had to catch my breath. That's just like, so the Pete Rose is card number 300. The Nolan Ryan is card 20 in both O-Pee-Chee and Topps. But apparently the early numbering, so card number 8, oh my gosh. Wow. Yeah, I don't know what that is. I do not know what that is. I'm sleeving it up right now. I should sleeve up the Gossage, but I'll do that in a little bit here. Collector's souvenir card. Okay, this is crazy. Okay, we're 2 cards in and I'm loopy over this. All right, card number 3. Ooh, that's butchered corner there, but look at the centering. I'm just ecstatic. Look at the centering on the Aaron. It's a little low, but man, what a nuts rip here. Okay, so Daryl Cheney's off center. It's card number 559. So yeah, you see with the O-Pee-Chee, they got both languages. They got printed in Canada as the cartoon. Yeah, the cartoon is in both languages. Wow. Okay. Next card. Oh my God, that's sharp. Oh. It's got a little issues on like the edges and things, but dang, for O-Pee-Chee, that is like, for O-Pee-Chee, that's Gem Mint 10 centering right there. Oh, that is sharp. I'm going to call this pack legit. I mean, but the way it was sealed, it didn't have like the corner folded a second time over. It was just slapped over. But I'm not familiar with O-Pee-Chee packaging. Good Lord, this one's gorgeous. I can imagine if the total pop of the superstars are like that, the gem or 9 and 10 pop of commons is almost non-existent. So that, even though it's a common, might be something I grade. I do have my 70s order just shipped. The special from like October or November, 50 cards, 1970s, shipping back. So I'm going to do that reveal here within, let's say a week or two. Oh, and then also we're doing again, last year we did opening packs for opening day with the channels Wax Pack Dad and David Gonis. We're doing it again towards the end of March. I'll give you more details and put links to all the other channels. So I think we're going to have like 5 different channels this time, do it over a whole week. So look out for that. And I think at each day's rip, we're giving away all the cards. So I'll give you more details on that. Cuellar, awesome. He was, he was a star pitcher for the Orioles back then. Yeah, he had 20 wins 3 years in a row. Mike Cuellar, card 560. Off center, bummer, but I mean, this was more, just the rarity of these darn things. I mean, yeah, the pack might have had some value leaving shut, but I mean, I'm going to say it was worth it just for that Hank card right there. Ooh, and they flipped. Yeah, they're face up now. Oh, yeah, it's halfway through the pack, so they must have... Is there gum? I don't see gum on the middle, but... So these were all face down, and now this one came face up, but we're on card number 6. There's 10 cards in the pack. So this is card 6. So now we're into the second half of the pack. Unfortunately, this video is going to be wrapping up soon. This is... I wish I had more of these packs. So off center the other way, Harry Parker, card 106. But man, these are truly pack fresh. I mean, everybody's going to get a stand because this is just an insane rip. It's going to be like the 86 football pack where I'm just going to sleeve everybody. All right, card 7. Ooh, look at that off. Miscut up top there. Tom Timmerman. But look at otherwise. The sharpness is insane. How old are these? Are 50 years old. Ooh. Don't get upset I'm opening a 50-year-old pack, please. Card 327. Please don't. This is enjoyable. It's, it's for the RIP series. It's... All right, that's card 7. Card 8. Buckner. There's a name. An early Buckner card. .505. Not as bad off center as some of the others. Man, only 2 cards left. I'm so glad I opened this, though. Ken Berry. Majorly airbrushed. 163. And last card. Oh, the special team checklist thingy. This is similar to Topps. I wonder if in Topps, if there was one checklist per pack. So we got the Cubs checklist, and it's in French, so it is the O-Pee-Chee version. It's not just that they threw the Topps one in here. Wow. And then there's the wrapper and the gum. Yeah, but because it was sealed just like that, just flopped over without what I thought was the proper folding, but I have no idea where I got this. I'm going to say it's at least a decade ago, maybe more, that I must have picked it up off eBay. That's the only place I would have gotten something like that. So here's so pick your favorite. Mine's this, even though I don't know what it is. And like I said, the card number doesn't match up with, so I'm going to punch up on eBay also, see if there's any listed, cards 2 through 8 and see what the Hank Aaron specials are. Maybe O-Pee-Chee did, maybe O-Pee-Chee did 2 Hank Aaron's per Hank Aaron special instead of 4 like Topps did. And then that would make sense, and it would extend further into the card numbers, and then I'll have to see what they eliminated as far as which cards had to get adjusted versus the top set. But that was cool. 74 O-Pee-Chee. Let's look at the back again. Yeah, so it's so tiny because I think it's French and English, right? Yeah. No, this is not. So, oh yeah, it is. The French kicks off at the bottom, so it's not one line of English, one line of French, one line. It's the English is all on top, and then starting, you can see 1969 starts and then goes. But it's weird, they talk about 69 through 73 on this one, but on the front they show his 68 and 69 card. Man, oh man. All right, I might do an addendum to this video and just follow up a little bit. So I might be back. Thank you guys very much. Oh, and that video that I deleted would have been the 250th video I've done, but now this, since those 84 Topps racks that I accidentally deleted the video, this is now video 250 that I've done. So thank you to those of you that have been crazy enough through this whole ride, and to those of you who keep joining and watching for the first time each week and subscribing. I really appreciate it. It is so fun to share this hobby with you. Hobbies are no fun on your own. I mean, yeah, they can be, but it's more fun sharing it, and I appreciate all the feedback and input and everything from everybody, and all of you that I've really gotten to know more and more over the years. So thank you very much. All right, I did research, so that's dangerous for me, but I'm gonna move everybody out of the way here so we can talk about it. So let's start with the O-Pee-Chee. Let's talk about the O-Pee-Chee. Bring this all here. All right, 74 O-Pee-Chee. Quick research. This is like just a few minutes worth of research. So, all right, there we go. So, 74 O-Pee-Chee. The Hank Aaron specials do go all the way through card 9. So the Hank Aaron number 1 is the same. Number 2 is actually the same as the 74 top. So this is O-Pee-Chee, where card number 2 has Hank Aaron specials 54 to 57. It looks just like the tops on the front. It's got 54, 55, 56, 57. Then you go to card number 3. Can you see it? Yeah. 58 to 59. 4. Card 4 is 60, 61, 62, and all the way down to the card we pulled, which was card 8, which was just 68, 69. So, and then card 10 is Johnny Bench, card 11 is Jim Bibby, and the rest of them continue on like that. So then what happened to cards 7, 8, and 9? So here's the tops. So here's 74 tops. So the Hank Aaron specials. Oh, and also the card 9 is 70 to 73. So that also looks like the tops version, card 6, which shows 70, 71, 72, 73. So here's tops, all right? There's 74 tops. Card 1, same as O-Pee-Chee. Card 2, same. And then 3, 4, 5, 6, there's 4 of the Hank Aaron cards per Hank Aaron special. Then card 7 is Catfish, card 8 is George Theodore, card 9 Lolich, and then Bench is 10, Bibby's 11, it continues down. Okay, so what did they do with the card 7, 8, 9s in O-Pee-Chee that did not exist because of the Hank Aaron specials? Well, I looked up and found that Lolich, who in tops was card 9, became card 166 in O-Pee-Chee. Catfish, who was card 7, became card 196 in O-Pee-Chee. Then I'm like, okay, so what were the tops versions of those? So in tops, so O-Pee-Chee, since they had the Hank Aaron specials like this for all of them except 2 of them, they took up 9 cards instead of 6 cards total for all the Hank Aaron cards to start the 74 set. So again, the Lolich, the Theodore, and Catfish got bumped from cards 7, 8, 9. So then I looked at tops. Card 166 is a Jack McKeon manager card. 196, which the Catfish, since it got bumped from the card 7 spot, became card 196 in O-Pee-Chee. In tops, Fregosi is 196. Okay, so then I went back to O-Pee-Chee and I looked up a 74 O-Pee-Chee McKeon, a 74 O-Pee-Chee Fregosi. They don't exist in O-Pee-Chee. They got bumped from the set. Am I making sense? This is more research in 10 minutes than I've done for this channel in 5 years. So again, in order to accommodate the Aaron specials, the equivalent tops cards in the O-Pee-Chee set were bumped to other card numbers, but those card numbers that were in the top set got bumped out of O-Pee-Chee. So in O-Pee-Chee 74, there is no McKeon 166. There is no Fregosi. I mean, not at all, not any card number. There is no McKeon, no Fregosi, and in O-Pee-Chee, because in O-Pee-Chee, they got taken over by Lolich, Catfish, and I assume, I didn't look up Theodore, I was just doing this real quick. But then all the other card numbers, and I even looked up like the last 50 of each set, they're all the same all the way to card 660 in each set. But the anomaly is cards 7, 8, and 9 because of the additional Hank Aaron specials because of how O-Pee-Chee did it. So, pretty crazy that they just bumped players because they couldn't accommodate them because they did the Hank Aaron specials differently. So again, poor McKeon, Fregosi, and whoever George Theodore bumped because their card numbers in O-Pee-Chee got taken over by what would have been 7, 8, and 9 and top. So I hope I didn't make that more confusing. You can look at the pop report that's what I use. I just look at the card numbers in the PSA Pop report to see what is going on. Where did these card numbers go? And then I went to eBay and punched in 1974 Lolich to see, did he get bumped? No, he just got a different card number. But then I punched in 74 O-Pee-Chee McKeon and Fregosi, and they don't exist. They only exist in Tops. So pretty crazy. Pretty crazy. And some of the other O-Pee-Chee years, tons of players don't exist because the set is like half the size. Like I have a complete 86 O-Pee-Chee, and I want to say it's only about like 55 or 60% of the top set. And the Pete Rose specials do not exist in the O-Pee-Chee 86, whereas they exist in the top. So I hope you found that interesting. And thanks for following along.